Hello Geminis, thank you all so much for coming for your happiness reading. As you already know, because this is not the first reading that I've done, a happiness reading, I pull different elements, alright, like your heart desires, your peace, stuff like that to comprise of what happiness is in our lives. Okay, basically working on tapping into all our emotional feelings, because your happiness is really connected to your emotions, right? So this will be pulling in all the elements that I think that comprises of what happiness is. So for you guys, let's see what you think happiness is, my Geminis. For you guys, you think that when you're taking care of your body, you're healthy, you're feeling good, you're exercising, okay, you feel strong, that your physique, maybe you're not overweight, maybe you're in shape, you're taking care of these things, that make you appear pretty and presentable, filled with so much strength. These are things that you think when you are in that kind of energy, when you're in that space where taking care of the things that you need to do for your health, eating right and exercising, you feel happy. Okay, that's what you think. You also feel that when you're able to be transparent, speak the truth, have sincere communication and relationships with people, all right, being able to be honest is so important to you. The idea that you can say what you need to say to people, about how you truly feel, really brings you joy. It makes you happy. Okay, now when it comes to your passions, you guys are really passionate about your spiritual connection and the universe at large, and the role that you play, and this whole spiritual path, and this universe and everything that is in it. So you connecting with your ancestors, going through a spiritual ascension, and bonding with your own higher self and the soul's journey. All these things are like things that you're truly passionate about. Okay, I also see that your family is very important to you. You're deeply passionate about belonging to some form of a family, the culture or the tribe, a community, somewhere where you belong, people in your home that you connect with. All right, these are important to you. Your children, your wife, your husband, your family structure, and all the other things are stuff that you're deeply passionate about. You're also, like I said, really passionate about being in a divine connection, having that spiritual connection, for that oneness and that light coming in. Okay, that interconnection that you feel that we all have within ourselves, the ability to expand our minds and our spiritual paths. Okay, making it into that wholeness that is uplifting the universe in general is stuff that you're truly, all right, passionate about. The ability that you can tap into divine consciousness is something that really blows your mind, and you're definitely passionate about. I also see that what will bring you fulfillment is when you literally have some fun in your life, go after your desires, and come from that passionate space. You believe in operating from passion. The very essence of your being is a passionate being. You operate from your heart center. So when you're able to come from that space, you are able to really like expand and have some sort of joy in your life. So being passionate is stuff that makes you feel fulfilled. Working from this place where you practice unconditional love and compassion and oneness and love from this deepest core of your being is stuff that brings you absolutely fulfillment. Having love in your life all way round, whether romantic, whether agape, or however you want to call it, that kind of divine connection that you have with others is something that blows your mind, and it brings you absolutely fulfillment. I also see that the idea of you being open, okay, and flexible and imaginative when it comes to being able to use your third eye ability to manifest whatever life you want, you know, get clarity on things, you know, being in charge of your mind and also having the connection to spirit is something that really, you know, brings you fulfillment. The fact that you are in control of your mind and you are able to use your mind to, you know, manifest or create the life that you want in itself brings you fulfillment. Okay, so I feel like those of you who are listening, my Geminis, you guys, you know, really work on your third eye awakening. You know, if you don't have that going, that will really make you feel fulfilled. Okay, I also see that your heart desire has a lot to do with you building on having much more stronger support system from the universe, having hope and having miracles happening in your life, all because of faith. Okay, so when you have faith in the universe and its ability to create, help you to create and give you what you've always wished for, it will really open up your heart and make you feel so happy. Okay, I see that when guidance is coming to you, when you have directions and signs, and you know, you feel that you're not alone because the universe has your back, you know, believing in this higher power, that divine, you know, some of you believing in, you know, God, believing in that, you know, anything that's higher than you, realizing that you're not alone is something that is your heart desire, my Geminis. I also see that being able to tap into your own abilities, your willpower to push forth your ambitions, goals and desires is also something that will make your heart sink. So strengthening that aspect of yourself, you know, having power over yourself and over your mind, becoming more assertive on the things that really you imagine your life to be, okay, the things that you truly desire in your life, is something that will really bring your heart, you know, make your heart sink, really. Okay, it's your heart desire. I also see that when it comes to what brings you peace of mind and freedom, it is really about the type of relationships that you want in your life. You want some sincere, you know, relationship based on trust and acceptance. Okay, having that intimacy with people is very important to you, and when you have this in your life, a very, you know, trustworthy relationship, you will feel at peace with yourself. Okay, the ability to be able to become more creative, okay, imaginative, you know, being original, you know, creating and inventing ideas, being expressive and sharing your passion is stuff that will also set you free and makes you feel at peace with yourself. All right, when you're using your confidence, okay, when you're using your, you know, practicing self-love and self-worth and pride in who you are, rather than writing, you know, not having that, you know, confidence in yourself, you wouldn't feel at peace with yourself. It's when you use these positive energies to create the reality that you want, then you become more peaceful. Okay, not allowing yourself to feel low about yourself or experience moments of low self-esteem. That's not stuff that makes you feel, you know, good. So you practicing that self-love, taking care of who you are, your needs, your desires, your goals, you know, making sure that you are worth it, you know, living that life, okay, that allows you to be confident is what really sets your mind at peace and gives you freedom. Okay, what's been holding you back all this time from being happy is what, you know, when you're not being able to use your intuition, okay, and follow your inner guidance, okay, trusting in your own insight. All right, when you disconnect from spirit, it stops you from being happy. When you're not able to use your third eye, you know, your psychic abilities to create the reality, okay, when you're not going through a deeper spiritual awakening and understanding, and, you know, having the ability to evaluate your life, yourself, and where you're going, okay, that awareness, that disconnection with your soul does not make you happy. Okay, when you don't have understanding and you're confused, you are not happy as well. You know, when you're not meditating and connecting with your higher self in the universe and all that, you're not happy either. Okay, so not expressing yourself spiritually and physically, and your talents and gifts and ambitions and goals, all the stuff wrapped into all these things, when you're not doing it, you're not really happy. It stops you from being happy. All right, the solutions that the guides have for you guys so that you can be happy, my Geminis, is that you need to work on your passions. Okay, things that you're passionate about, that you desire in life, should be your forefront, should be at the forefront of your life. You should be doing things that puts you in the direction of you becoming more assertive and taking actions on the things that actually make you feel good, okay, and make you feel worthy of yourself. Practicing that self-love, like I've already said. Also, being able to be stable is what the guides are saying. Being able to be stable, making sure that you don't lack anything at home. Finances, a home to stay, a family to help you and support you, okay. Having that grounded environment where, you know, you feel present, that you don't lack anything that you need in this life, okay. You know, in your physical life, it's very, very essential to your happiness. All right. Also, being able to speak your truth and see the truth in all things, having clarity and making sure that your perspective on the way you're seeing things is, you know, from a universal point of view, okay. So being able to see, I feel like a bit of clairvoyance there as well. You know, they're also saying that letting go of feelings of defeat, feeling overwhelmed, overworked, you know, all the backstabbing and the tiredness and the weakness and, you know, the bad lucks that you've been going through, okay. They are saying that the way to overcome it is to become emotionally matured and have a balanced way of, you know, feeling and working with your emotions. They are saying that the way forward for you is really to use your spiritual abilities, okay, and balance that, you know, that ability with your practical life, okay, using your intuition all the time. All right, and it will move you in a direction that you wouldn't fall, you know, so down where you are in such chaos and feeling, you know, so defeated in the things that you do. When you are able to use your intuition or to the fullest degree, you would become more happier, is what they are saying. So that's the overall advice that the guides have for you concerning your happiness, my Geminis. I hope this has shed some light on what needs to be done for you so that you are emotionally fulfilled and feeling happy all the time, okay, or doing things that are in alignment with your overall happiness in life. Thank you so much for being here. I will definitely see you all soon. Bye.